So last week we practiced an energy meditation that included an affirmation to accumulate qi in the lower dantian. And that was a really good precursor for practicing any energy meditation that works with the microcosmic orbit. Because we want to build that foundation first. We always want to be rooted in the lower dantian with any practice we're doing. But it really becomes clear the importance of that when you're moving the qi through the microcosmic orbit, which again circulates down the front of your body, down the center line, and then through the root and the root chakra, and then up the back. So it just flows in the circle. It's just basically like a circle going around the back of your body. So this energy meditation is really helpful, and I'll just take it step by step here. Place one hand below the other, and I break this up into 3 breaths. So you could do this in 1 breath. You could practice feeling the energy in the hands. And then again, we're rooting down here at the lower dantian. And you could breathe in, draw the energy all the way up to the crown, and breathe out, and visualize that energy sinking down the front. Okay, that's one way. And then we switch the hands. And we feel that breath. As we inhale, the hand comes up. Imagine the qi flowing up the back to the top of the head. And then as you breathe out, the energy descends. Right. So not all of us can do that in 1 breath. Okay, it's a lot to be, especially if you're first feeling the energy, it's a lot to feel the qi and visualize the qi along with your breathing and along with the movement. So we can break it up a little bit. So let me demonstrate how I like to do that. So the first one is our first breath. We just raise the hand up to the chest. So we breathe in. And then you just breathe out and you let the hands close towards each other just a little bit, just to reflect that exhale. But the energy stays at the level of your chest. And then you take another breath in and you bring it up from the heart to the crown. And then as you breathe out, you bring it down the front, back to the heart. So that's the second breath. And then the third breath, breathe in. And you complete that circuit back down to the root. And then you switch your hands again. So you're always feeling grounded in the dantian, and with that first breath, breathing in, draw the energy up the back to the level of the heart. You feel it there, and then you breathe out. Keep the energy there, that line from the root to the heart, and then breathe in again. You draw it up through the neck, up to the crown, and then breathing out, imagine it coming down the front of the face and the throat to the chest. Feel the chest again. And then you breathe in once more. And breathe out. So let's practice that. First, with just the 1 breath, because sometimes this is good to mix it up a bit. And just take a deep breath in, breathe out, rotate the hands, breathing in, and breathing out. So you can remember with this too that your spine, you can imagine, is like an accordion. So as you're doing your inhale, you feel that root sink to the earth and the crown stretch up to the sky. All the vertebrae decompressing and stretching, and then just kind of gently resting upon each other again. Then once more, switch the hands, and breathe in, and breathe out. Okay, so that's a really helpful way to break up that breath and to just build that microcosmic orbit of energy bit by bit. The 1, 2, and then third breath. And then just mixing it up with one breath at a time. And then as you close in your meditation, I like to always finish with the prayer posture, hands on the chest. And you can feel that occurring with every inhale and exhale, that root sinking, crown gently stretching up. And you can also visualize the microcosmic orbit. And really, in my experience, the microcosmic orbit is just a wonderful way to scan through every chakra and that entire pathway through the spine. And where your mind goes, the energy flows. So if you move it through that channel, you're becoming aware of every point along the spinal column and your chakras, and you're activating every point. But it's all run, it's all energized by the breath down into the abdomen and your mind being rooted there and your energy being full and centered in the Dantian. So you can smile and finish with another breath in and out. All right, so that's our energy meditation for this week.